Alright guys, I'm working on the Model A today. I don't know if you saw on my Facebook or my Instagram, I posted a couple pictures. During the week I started putting some Dynamat or Hush Mat. Actually it's not Dynamat or Hush Mat. Who makes this one? Let's take a look. This is again on Amazon, and this was half the price of them. Here we go. Alright, Nico. This again is on Amazon. They're showing different pictures of cars, where it goes. You know, obviously what you need, scissors, cutters, we all know that. Just trying to see the thickness here or not. I like that it's black. Nico, 80 mil as a first base layer installed to a metal surface. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on. Good. I can't remember what I paid for that, but it was way under $200. So I'm fitting the gas tank in here because I got to figure out. I got to figure out where my fuel lines and where my pump is going to go, because I'm trying to get this off to my buddy Dan. He's going to take care of the wiring for me here next week. We're going to get her wired up. And once we get her wired up, you know what that means? That means this bad boy cranks over. But we're still not ready to start it. Still got to paint the water pump, put the goodies on it, and all that kind of stuff. And to be honest, I mean, it should fit the rad on there once you start it. It's a brand new engine, has to be broke in. So I'm probably not going to start it after the car's painted, just for the fact that I don't, you know, I could put the rad on there real quick and run water in it, but it's going to run fine. I'll just do it after it's done. What else did I do? I think you saw pictures. I put some fuel lines up on it. I got my starter in. Yeah, it's a chrome starter. Yes, it is. Yeah, I don't know what else I did. Glove box liner I put in it. You know, I put the glove box door there on it. My V8 emblem. Alright, it's off a Pontiac. So, a few things. But yeah, so I'm working on it back here today. There's my electric fuel pump there. So I'm just going to plumb my lines all in for that. And get that figured out. Get my electric fuel pump mounted. And then I'm going to hook up all my transmission lines up underneath the car. Get that done. And we'll just take it from there. We'll just do little bits at a time, right? And we'll see how we go. That is what is going on. Okay, not much more to show. It's kind of hard to show you on this Sunday Funday what's going on, but the gas tank's mounted in place now where it belongs. And all the bracket. This is a bracket it sat on. I showed you pictures of that in the past, what I'd done. Ran the fuel lines down. Well, one fuel line, and then we got a vent tube that goes down to the floor, all sealed up. Got my pink wire over there. Usually the pink wire is for your fuel sender. Got my wires tied up along here. These are all my wires that go to my tail lights. I'll show you here. So I'm kind of hiding these. I don't know if we can see here, but they're tucked up over my wheel well in here. They're coming in behind. It's hard to get in here right now. They're coming in behind, then they come down out of here. Then they're going to go through this hole to go down to my tail lights and my license plate light, and to my electric fuel pump, which I've mounted on the other side now. Can't really see that either. That's why the light's on down there. It's up underneath the rail here. So electric fuel pump, all the fuel lines are ran all the way up. Just basically now, got to plumb it here. Plumb it here, and she's ready to go for fuel. I'm just doing, you can see right here, I'm just doing my tranny cooler. I've got a tranny cooler underneath the car. So I'm getting that done. I'm putting my spark plugs in. I'm going to be running the Lakester style headers. I don't know which ones I'm going to get. I'm pretty certain I'm going to go with Sanderson. Sanderson makes them. You order them. They make them. It takes 3 weeks for you to get them. Speedway Motors has some. But I was out at a local hot rod shop, and I looked at a set from Speedway. They had hanging on the wall, and I wasn't impressed with the welds on them. And you look at the ones from Sanderson, and they're a lot better, but you're going to pay almost double the price too. So I think I'm going to put a set of Sandersons on there. They're really nice. It's either that or Patriot. Patriot's a good one too. But I'm going to get those, put those on. Now, question is, do I go chrome or do I go ceramic coated? The chrome looks cool when it changes. You know, get all the colors in it, the blue, all the different colors, which might go good at this car. Ceramic coated just looks nice too. Stays one color. You know, kind of gives you that chrome look when you're rolling down the road too. So it's tough to say. Honestly, right now, it's a money issue, so we'll see where the money's at. and decide from there what the difference is. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. So I think my next thing is I'm gonna finish putting some Dynamat down. Oh, and I got all the body bolted down. Remember, I had screwdrivers in the holes. I got it all bolted down now. It's finished. It's bolted over and out. So, and there's where my gas is. See, I made them trays there. Well, there's one on this side of the car, which I can't show you, but I'm going to put my battery in there. So basically, this room here is all mine. So I should have enough room for a cooler with a 6-pack of beer and two little lawn chairs and one suitcase on the side. Just enough to go away on a weekend trip. So I'm hoping. Anyway, okay, I'll continue on playing here. If I can do a little bit more, add a bit more in this video in the end, I will. Like I say, a lot of the work is being done underneath the car, so it's hard to show you anything, but I am playing here on this Sunday Funday. Okay guys, I think I'm going to end it here. I laid a couple more pieces of Dynamat down. Just kind of figuring stuff out. I still got to do my brake light switch, my horn. I just like to take my time on this. I mean, it's winter now. Car's not going to be on the road till spring. I still want to get it wired up here the next week though. But I'm just, I'm going slow. I'm taking my time. I'm just thinking things through where I want everything to go. It's not like it's a panic to get it on the road, so I don't want to rush and then be in here afterwards and redo stuff. So I did, like I said, I did a little more Dynamat there, and I did get, Limeworks makes these beautiful signal switches. Just kind of get that Art Deco look with the ribs in it, so it fit on my column nicely. So I got it on there. Oh, a little closer. This is what lights up when your signals are on, but we're going to wire it into my signals on the dash. So my ignition, remember, goes there. So there we go. So just playing around. You can see I've got a hole there, and I got a hole there over there. So I'm figuring out before I Dynamat up in here exactly how I want to run the wiring, right? So I like to put everything just proper. If that's even what I don't even know what to tell you guys. I want to think it through. I don't want the wiring just coming through one big chunk of a hole, running all over and look like a mess outside on the engine bay here, because it's a fenderless car, right? So you don't want a bunch of wires showing. So with this hole I've got under here, what I can do is come through here. I can tuck my distributor wires up. Then I can nicely run my alternator wires across here to my alternator. Then I'm done. And then my headlight wiring can come down through that same hole. And there's actually a hole in the frame which you can't see. You have to go under the car. And the wires go through the frame, and then they come up through here. You fish them through for the headlights and signal. And then that's what's going to happen over here. I've got a hole on this side, which what I'm going to do is I'm going to run again. It goes into the frame underneath, fish it up, come up here, headlights and signals. And then what I can do is I can run my other wire nicely through here for my temperature gauge. And of course I can, you know, run my solenoid wires. So that's it. So hey, that's all you get today. But it's always a good time at Old Time, because we got shit done today. And I'm getting very close. So, we will see you next time. Have a good time. Next Sunday we'll be working on something different, because my car will be out of the way and I got to work on the Wagoon. See you then.